up, family, and welcome back to the channel. Finishing up with our application arc, or whatever the case may be, I'm going to talk about what I feel like is probably like the least important aspect of that, and that is testing. Most schools do not require any form of testing. Some still do, and then some require two forms. One is the GRE, which is something that I took for Tuskegee, and then the other is the Casper. So really quick, I'm gonna touch on the Casper. I think it's like $100. I think it's all online. And then the Casper is more decision based, or whatever the case may be. Decision making, put you in a scenario. What is your choice? What option do you go with? Things of that nature. A test that you can excuse me. A test that you can't really study for, right? And then the GRE in and of itself, you can either do solely online or go in person and take the exam. I went in person. I believe it was like $225 to register, and then go to like a specific testing center. The one I ended up going to was like 45 minutes away in, I think, Addison, or somewhere in the upper North Dallas area or whatever. It was like a smooth little drive or whatever, especially coming from Fort Worth, but that's neither here nor there. GRE is a little bit more standardized testing, kind of similar to SAT. You have 2 math and then 2 kind of like reading portions, and then you have an essay then that you have to write out, and they shortened it now, so I think the test is, I think now it's a little bit over 3 hours. I heard it used to be like 6 to 8 hour long test, but they made revisions in it and shortened it a lot. So you're not in there all day anymore, but it's still kind of draining and takes a little minute. So for the prep, I had an app on my iPad that I used, and then I got an actual GRE prep book that I don't have with me, but if I can find a picture of it, I'll post it or put it in there. But I got it from Barnes & Noble. It's literally like over there with all the prep books, the SAT, like all those testing, standardized tests. Got a little prep book. And the prep book came with a link as well to a website. So you use the website and the prep book kind of like in tandem. The website had access to, I think, 6 practice tests or something of that nature, as well as other practice modules and things that you could use. And then, yeah, you know, you kind of use that as a way to build up to the exam in itself. What I told was, what is a really good score is like 300. I think perfect score is 340, I believe. And so for a school like Tuskegee, where they do kind of like a holistic approach to your application, the score you get on your GRE gives you a certain amount of points. It's not, you need to make a certain score to get in. Some schools may be like that, I'm not entirely sure, but at least with Tuskegee, it's like, hey, you got this score, you're gonna get the max amount of points in that category. So yeah, there's not much else I can really talk about with those testing. But once again, most of your schools aren't going to require any testing at all. And then some will only require the GRE. And then some schools will require both. I know Oklahoma State wanted both, which is another reason why I didn't apply to them, to be honest. But yeah, that'll do it for this video. And I'll catch y'all in the next one. Hope y'all have a great rest of y'all's day. Like, comment, share, subscribe, whatever. Support a young black man. And I'll catch y'all later. Peace.